Crew Motorfest is now 3 days away, which means we are very, very close to the Crew Motorfest now, and I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. But let's continue our little journey where we go over 3 events and 3 different vehicles every day until the release of the Crew Motorfest. And if you do enjoy these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, as it does help out the channel. But the first vehicle we are using is the ice cream truck. Very memorable in my opinion. It came out in a motorpass like 2-3 years ago maybe, and it was a part of the stunt or the game update I think it was called. And yeah, this is what it's called, the Tikachenko Ice Hunter. There we go, the Ice Hunter, and it looks like this. It is absolutely a unit, so we're going to use it. It is a rallycross vehicle as well, so let's head over to a rallycross event, one of my favourite rallycross events in the game. It is over in Salt Lake City. If you know which one it is already, then you know your events very well. Is it up here? Am I lost? No, it's not up there, it's here we go. It is arguably, yeah, I think the best rallycross event in the game, but I need to, which one is it? It's not that one. Is it that one? Is this? No, it's not that one. Is it that one? Let me find the right one. I'll be back in a second. Right, it's called American Petrol Race. That's what it's called. And yes, it is an absolute banger of an event. One of my favourite events. Well, rallycross events anyway. One of my favourite rallycross events. And we are, of course, using the amazing ice cream truck. To be fair, this vehicle isn't even that bad. With full 230 parts on, this thing is pretty good. I remember using this thing a lot with the stunt or the game events. They were pretty good, and this vehicle was pretty good with them events, and I mean rallycross events as well. It is a pretty good vehicle considering you do get it from a motorpass, and it looks like this. It's not the best, obviously, but it's decent. And obviously, look, it can ram anything off the road. It does definitely feel odd. It doesn't feel right because it is very heavy. It's very top heavy as well. But I mean, this event can make any vehicle look good. So we have picked this vehicle for a good event. But no, this event is very good, as you can see right now. I don't even care for losing. Tuck can go ahead, I don't care, because this jump is insane. One of the best jumps in the game, I think. Look at that. Do it twice as well, not just once, but twice. Getting up there is a bit of a trek, but once you get up there and you get down that jump, it is a very solid event. And obviously, no other event in the game has this either, or has a jump like that. So, I think this is one reason why I enjoy this event. And I find it very memorable because it is very unique, and is, I think, the best rallycross event in the game. I don't know how I'm 11 seconds ahead now. Tuck just absolutely bottled it on the jump. He was too scared. He's afraid of heights or something. But no, we are pushing forward, and this event is very good. I'm gonna keep saying that because it is. I just don't know why. I just find rallycross events so difficult. Hopefully it's not like that in the Crew Motorfest. Hopefully they actually make some decently good rallycross events, because I just never could put up with them. And rally raid events as well. But motocross events were decent. Hovercraft events I just don't touch. But there we go. That is the American Petrol Race in the Tikachenko Ice Hunter. So let's get into our second event and second vehicle. California is calling, and so is the Koenigsegg Regera. Look at this thing. It is beautiful. This vehicle is insane. Has been insane since the start of the game, and I think it is still up there with some of the best hypercar vehicles in the game. I mean, I used to use this all the time. I remember, because obviously it was the first, I mean, it was the most expensive vehicle in the game. It was the first most expensive vehicle in the game, and everybody wanted it. And as soon as I got my, I think it was like 2 million or like 1.8 million, however much it was, and I bought this vehicle, I thought it was like the biggest mistake. But I just kept using it, and you know, I like forced myself into thinking it was good, and I'm absolutely butchering this event. Wow. But no, I just use this vehicle non-stop. I mean, it is still a solid vehicle, but I prefer, you know, the Chiron and the Senna now. They are my two favourite hypercar vehicles in the game. But the Koenigsegg Regera will always have a place in my heart in the Crew 2, as this being the first proper good hypercar vehicle I actually use, and the first big purchase on the Crew 2 as well. Hopefully there is more big purchases on the Crew Motorfest, because there is nothing better than, you know, saving up all that money, all that hard-earned money, and just buying an absolute beast of a vehicle. The brakes aren't liking me today at all. I don't know why the brakes aren't liking me, but maybe I'm just driving wrong or something. But again, this event is very good as well. It is one of the easiest hypercar events. That's why I pretty much put it in here. And to be fair, it is very interesting as well. You are going around LA instead of most hypercar events. You're just on a highway in the middle of nowhere going super quick, except for obviously the New York one where you just drive through everywhere, which is horrible. And there definitely will be another long event in the Crew Motorfest, which I will have to complete at least 3 times. Obviously normal, hard and ace, so I can't wait for that. But this is the easiest, I think, and most simplest hypercar event. You know, your vehicles can go top speed here. There's quite a few turns, which is nice to see. And yeah, the turning on this ain't liking me today. The brakes just, they're just not feeling me today. But the car was one of my favourite vehicles in the game back in the day, and I still go to this event very, very often. It's still my favourite hypercar event in the game. So yeah, that is my favourite hypercar event and my favourite hypercar vehicle as well. So let's get on to our next event and our next vehicle. No, we're not in the Middle East. We are in somewhere in Nevada, and we're not using that vehicle. We are not using that vehicle. What is my favourite rally raid vehicle? I don't really use rally raid vehicles all that often, but there is one, where is it, that I tend to go to. It's back here, obviously. Is it even a thing? Have I gone past it? I have gone past it. Here we go. The Peugeot 3008. It is pretty good, and I pretty much use it all the time. I do rally raid events. I think it was free. I think it comes in the timeline. So you need to get to like icon level 300, I think it is. So you do need to grind a little bit to get this vehicle. But this vehicle has served me well, so let's put it to the test in the sand dunes. And even though I hate rally raid events, this is actually one of my favourite events in the game, just because of, you know, you're jumping over sand dunes. Who doesn't love jumping over sand dunes in an event? It's really easy, simple. It's just having fun, jumping over sand dunes. I think a bike would make more sense, but, you know, we're going with the car, we're going with the Peugeot, the trusty Peugeot. And yeah, it's a great event. That's all I can say, really. If you are awful at rally raid events, then this is probably the easiest rally raid event as well, just because there's not really any obstacles except for these dunes. That's it. But no, it's a good, aesthetically pleasing event, because, you know, you're in America. You don't expect to have an event where there's sand dunes and you're jumping over them. You know, you expect to just roam around big cities and wilderness and stuff like that. So it's a nice difference from all of them other events to come out here and just go crazy. And again, like I said, it is pretty easy as well, so that helps. But no, my favourite event in terms of rally raid event is this one, and this is my favourite rally raid vehicle as well. But there's only 2 more days now until the Crew Motorfest does come out. Are you guys excited? Tell me down below in the comment section, and also tell me your favourite events and vehicles down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video.